This is actually something that's going quite viral. Jeez Louise. Hello, I'm Sarah Marie and welcome back to Lucky Dip. Today in this bag, I am going to show you a tip on how to make your blush look even better. And I think I found my favorite eyeshadow palette in the whole wide world. We've got Home Beauty. This is actually something that's going quite viral. It's an Australian brand as well, which I love, and the colors are really versatile. We also have Morphe lipstick. This is Signature. We've got the Morphe Hot Shot blush in Fireball. You have to shake these ones. Oh, we've got another blush here, Revlon Powder Blush. This is in Oh Baby Pink. And we've got the Morphe Brightening Pink Powder. There's a lot of pink here. I'm not hating it. I actually think this is a really workable range of products and colors. I actually want to show you this lovely trick using this powder. It's how to make your blush look even better. Like it makes your blush pop. I am gonna need a little concealer though, because there's no base products here for my face. I'm gonna need my concealer fairy, please. Ironically, I'm actually using a Huda Beauty concealer. That's actually who I saw this tip I'm about to share with you. She posted it first, so shout out to Huda. Let's just do a little dot, nothing too crazy because I'm not gonna really be wearing foundation. There we go, just a little bit of concealer. Okay, so what we're gonna do is get the Morphe powder. You can use a brush. I am gonna use a puff today, just because I do like applying my powders with a puff. What you wanna do is get the product on these triangle shaped puffs. You put your finger here and kind of bend it so it applies easier. Then you're going to massage that on the back of your hand, kind of press it in and make sure all the product is right into that sponge. Start with a small amount. You can build it up once you're more confident. I'm going to get Morphe Hot Shot. I'm gonna do one side first just so you can see the difference. Just up on the cheekbones. I'm just gonna use my hand for this. You can use a brush if you're more confident with a brush. Just a little bit of a blend. Get your brush, pat it into the tray. You don't need to wipe, it kind of goes everywhere and then you breathe it in. Pat it on the back of your hand. I'm gonna be putting that on here. I cannot stress enough how much better this does work when you have skincare, primer, foundation, concealer. Lightly set your face with your powder, then do this pink under eye setting. So see how this is brighter and more lifted, and it's just fresher. And the pink doesn't really have like a start or stop. It just has a really lovely flow. That's the idea behind this. I wouldn't have a pink powder if I didn't already have my regular translucent powder. So if you don't have a regular translucent powder or a regular like compact powder, you're not gonna get a pink powder first. You need to already have your regular powders. I'm gonna get a little bit of this pink powder and just, oh, jeez Louise. Okay, and just put a little bit down the center of my face just because I'm quite shiny there. I'm gonna do my eyes last purely because I wanna balance everything out. I've already got my blush on, which I would normally not do first. So let's just do everything backwards today. This is the Morphe Signature Lip Pencil. I'm going to just apply that to my Cupid's bow and soften that out, just like this. I think with this kind of color, if you're using a really pinky blush, unless you're a real pink person, I don't do lipstick that's completely pink. I like things that are a bit more of a neutral pink, something that's a pinky brown. This is probably the pinkest I would go. Flip it to the bum, let's just munch that in. Eyeshadow palette is probably one of the most versatile palettes I've seen in a long time because you've got lovely neutrals. You've got a really lovely soft pink. You've got these really lovely bronze shades. You can make this a really lovely soft. You can make this smoky. This is good for like work, day, night. The pigment is incredible. You can see why that has been going around and been so viral and people are loving it. The pigments are great. The product feels really smooth. The colors, they nailed it with the colors, and the packaging is so pretty. Get a bit of this pink and a bit of this beige. I'm gonna just blend them together, pop that through my socket. I'm gonna put a little bit of this deeper tone here. It's kind of a bit of a bricky brown red. I'm gonna put it just a little bit here. I'm gonna go around in circular motions because that just blends it as you apply it and makes it super, super, super easy. If you wanted this eye makeup to be darker, you could add a little bit more of like the darker brown, or you could mix actually these two together. I don't want to necessarily be too dark with all of this right now. I think this is dark enough for me. I'm going to go in with a little bit of the dark brown just to add a touch of depth on the outer corner. And because I don't have eyeliner, I'm going to add a little bit of that darker brown just on the top of my lashes. I think this is done. There's not much more I could do with this look. My winning product today has to be this. Love it. I genuinely am going to take this and use this every day. So thank you so much for tuning in this week on Lucky Dip. See you next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check us out on our socials. Bye.